Welcome back to my channel, Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I love you. This is Robin with Robin's Realm, and I'm bringing you a new kind of reading. Again, usually on the 15th of the month to the 30th, the last 2 weeks. I like to look in and see what's going on with us, like serenity reading. And I found one I think is even a little better. I bought these Shazam cards, you guys. Dreams of Gaia Tarot. They're a little different. Since I'm just getting to know them, we'll be working with them together. But I wish you love. I hope you're having a good July. Hope you're having a good summer. And we just had a lunar eclipse last night, so whoa. I went to sleep with my large selenite because I'm sensitive to energies. So let me tell you what we're going to do. Basically, this is a 3-card draw to see how you're doing with yourself. It's your situation, yourself, and then the union card that pulls it together for you. And we'll pull other cards, oracle cards, to go with your reading. But let's jump right into it, Sagittarius, and see what's going on for the last 2 weeks of, excuse me, of July. I just came in from outside this, oh my God, Sagittarians, got some fantastic fire energy. Very energetic people. Creative, high-powered. I thank you for being you. Not all of you are exactly the same. Your charts are different, of course. But I will tap into the basic energy. And if this applies to you, being a general reading, if it applies to you, Sagittarius, take it. If it doesn't, let it go. Somebody may resonate with it better. So let me just say a blessing over the cards and call in the energies that we need. I'm calling in the energies of the elements, earth, air, fire, water, spirit, and ether into my reading with Sagittarius. Help me to tap into what they need to hear. Excuse me. Help me to tap into what they need to hear, Spirit. Thank you, Tarot, for this interesting time with you. So let me get a message for Sagittarian that's perfect for them and see what we come up with. And thank you for the great love, Spirit. May we have the strength to share it, know how to share it, to be grounded within ourselves, loving ourselves, taking care of our bodies, taking care of our mind, spirit. I'm here for a spiritual aspect of your being to see if I can comfort you, bring you some guidance. A message from the divine, maybe, that will help you. I'm here to help you. So let's see what Spirit gives us for Sagittarius. Ooh, these are nice cards. There's one. Sagittarius, July 15th to the 30th, please. Sagittarius, July 15th to the 30th. Yeah, you guys, so I hope you're having a great summer. I really do, because it's a hot one around here, but there's always water. I hope you have it. I hope you're fulfilled and happy and getting along good in your life. I'm not getting any particular negative downloads or any messages from Spirit at this moment. But I do want to share the cards I pulled this morning. Relationship harmony. And this one I pulled last night. Dream a beautiful dream. I love, love, love it. There's so much to get out of the cards. They are a way of channeling and speaking to you, helping you to find grounding and healing. Personal wellness, that's it. All right. Sagittarius. All right, that's your soul card, and this will be your union card. If I need to pull more, I will, okay, you guys? So what is the situation you find yourself in? Death and rebirth. I'm not going to read these in reverse, you guys, because I find that I'm new to these guys. They're just so new. And this is death and rebirth. Before I go on, I want to read you what it says in the back of this book. Look at that third eye. Is that amazing? To seek, to feel, to grow, to heal. It's absolutely wonderful. It's by Ravin Filan. The artwork is amazing. So this is the situation you find yourself in. The energy. The matter you're dealing with. Death and rebirth. Almost Scorpio, huh? Yeah, this is about something changing in your life. It feels like magic to me. It's very powerful. It feels like, see the baby? There's a golden baby. Can you see it? I hope you can see it. There's a golden baby being snuggled by this snake. The snake reminds me of the energy of the mother, believe it or not, protecting her baby. But it's a new idea. It's something new that you're working on and building. It's brand new. That's what happens when you go through transformation and death. Something you believe in changes. Someone you believe in changes. Something changes. And you're dealing with it. What is your soul dealing with? I think this is the Nine of Cups. And that's a joyful card. I'll tell you what it is in the, what it says in this book, because there's a message here for you that even I can't quite tap into. But look at the flow of love, energy. She's just absorbing it. She's got her hand on her heart. She's absorbing it. Her heart is becoming very full. She says, I know there's something better for me. The key words to this card are illumination, acceptance, openness, emotional enlightenment, strength, courage, fear, and ignorance. The very first thing to be born in the darkness of the void was light. The Nine of Water represents a need to embrace an open heart and allow the light of love to transform and heal emotional pain. Turn it into knowledge that sets us free. Our past experiences, good and bad, leave an emotional imprint. Remember, joy and love can inspire a sense of well-being. A happy memory creates a feeling within that curves the lips and makes us smile and laugh, while a bad memory can cause tears and open old wounds we thought were healed and forgotten a long time ago. Ooh, transformation. Have you ever heard a song playing on the radio and had tears form in your eyes because the song was one you shared with a past love who broke your heart? Have you ever had somebody say something to you that has triggered anger because they've touched on deep-rooted, remembered anger towards another who said the very same words? Have you ever started laughing uncontrollably because a silly moment is now up in memories of a silly, happy moment in the past? Our emotions can lift us as high as the stars or plummet us into the abyss of despair. And yet, all too often, we do not know or understand why we feel and react as we do. What makes some memories so much more vivid and unforgettable? What makes them unforgettable is how they made us feel. This is emotional imprinting at work and through it. We can and do bind ourselves emotionally to the past. In the present, these imprints become triggers that have us reacting on an almost purely emotional level. If our mind was a bank in which we could choose what memories we save, the majority would save only the memories that make them smile, while discarding those that make them cry. There would be so many happy, smiling people in the world if we could choose to keep only the memories that make us smile. Unfortunately, we have no choice. But what we do have is the choice to recognize our emotional triggers, so the bad memories or those laden with weighty emotions have less influence on us. By shining a light on the source of the emotional pain and then accepting that moment that caused it is over and cannot be changed or undone, we take the first step to freeing ourselves from the emotional hooks that bind us to the past. Recognizing how we feel and react when recalling the moment or experiencing one like it is the next step toward emotional awareness. Finally, in being mindful and learning not to react when an emotional trigger is squeezed, We reach emotional enlightenment, a state when we are no longer shackled. Eventually, there comes a time when we no longer have to be mindful because the memory no longer has any influence. The hurt is healed and we are transcendent. The choice is between having those memories influence you unconsciously or being mindful and aware, lessening or ending their influence. The Nine of Water offers a choice and asks you to make it. You might not have a choice in the memories your mind stores, but you do have a choice as to which ones you invest in emotionally, whether it be a past memory or a new one. Invest in those that fill you with love and lightness, and find yourself raising up from the depths. When the Nine of Water appears in your reading, you are being asked to consider if at this time one of your emotional triggers is being squeezed for good or ill. Asking this question will help you determine whether you're acting for the wrong or the right reasons. What are you transforming, Sagittarius? Let me see what your union card is between the two. So it's the child. Oh my God. Look, you guys. Oh man. This is pure innocence. Happiness. Purity. Look, the lavender and white just makes you feel like you've just touched heaven. There's a little hummingbird drinking out of the flower out of her finger. There's so much trust in the spirit world. And her head is illuminated and the sun, the light of divine is beaming on this child. Let me find the reading for that because these are brand new cards, you guys. By the way, if you coming back to my station, welcome back. Thank you so much for being liking, subscribing, and sharing. And if you're new, welcome to Robin's Realm readings. I'm here for you. This is just a new kind of a reading. It's for the soul. And I'm not a medium, but I definitely am an intuitive empath. And I'm here for you. So the child, let's see what that is. She's a major arcana. Oh my God. Okay, you guys. Let me put her right here so you can look at her. Can you see her good? Okay. Represents new beginnings, innocence, magic, divine love, trust, hope, forgiveness, awareness, potential, anticipation, and dependency. You know, in regular tarot, the child is the magician. The child stands confident, taking innocent joy and delight in her connection with the world in which she dwells. She's untouched by fear and full of hope and trust. Yes, that's what we wanted to hear. Despite any hardship, struggle, and harm she has faced, she continues to see only beauty through eyes bright with wonder. She sees the good in all. She's both magic and magical, an innocent soul who believes in happily ever after. Oh, wow. Laughter and playing bring healing together. I'm going to read the future on this card. It says, look forward to see the wonders of life through the eyes of the child. Allow yourself to feel anticipation and excitement over making plans for your future. Yes, our goals are important, as we all need something to aspire to, but sometimes we need to take a break from serious plans and just have fun. Rebirthing your child with a divine acceptance of divine utter love. Forgiving the past, living in the moment, being innocent like a child. It can be just as important to make time for yourself. Stop and relax. Pet your cat. Take your dog for a walk. Do something you wanted to do for a long time, but have put off time and time again. But something else seemed more important. You're not born to spend your entire adult life working hard in order to pay the bills. So make a habit of scheduling some time to let your inner child be the voice that guides you. Be playful and have fun. That's your guide with these two energies right here. Isn't that wonderful, Sagittarius? So let me see what we have here. I don't know if I could expand any more on this. This is the 8 card, the 9 card, and the 1 card. 9 and 1 is 10. 8 and 1 is 9. Seems like the common denominator for you would be 9. How fantastic. 9 in the Tarot is always about abundance of some sort, of love, finances, good relationships, harmony, happiness. You have a very happy reading here. I'm going to bring you some guidance from an Ascended Master card and see what they want to guide you with. Who is the influence for Sagittarius for the last 2 weeks of July, Spirit? Who is the influence who would like to speak to Sagittarius? I hope you're still with me and you enjoy this reading. It's different. It's not a past, present, future. It's not a self-situation outcome, although it's similar to it. It's the spiritual union reading. Whoops. Hello. Ascended Masters, what would you like to say to Sagittarius? Come on, loosen up. Here you go. To listen. Oh, well, that makes perfect sense, you guys. Manjushri. That makes perfect sense. Here's you're being told about this process of release, surrender, transformation, new life, happiness and joy, and absorbing and forgiving, moving on, the process of reassembling yourself and your innocence back to a pure state of being without actually having any blockages. This is why. You can hear your divine guidance best by quieting yourself and listening. Shut out noisy stimulation like telephones and television. Relax in a quiet place. Don't try to make everything happen. Just listen to your own thoughts. Breathe and the rhythm, breath and the rhythm of your heart. Then mentally ask questions of your guides and angels. Listen to the loving truth that they speak to your heart, your body, and your mind. Listen to your own inner truths. Trust your intuition and take action accordingly. Manjushri is a Buddhist deity of wisdom who holds a sword to cut through illusions and bring about clarity and understanding. So call upon Manjushri for help with understanding divine messages and to increase your receptivity to divine intelligence and wisdom. That's lovely counsel. And let me pull an archangel for you, loves. Then I'm also going to pull a love card or two, romance angel. All right, Sagittarius, I love you. If I haven't told you, I really love you. This is why I bring you these readings. If you're having trouble releasing or accepting something from the past or changing your mindset, there's a lot of resources to help you to be able to get past feelings and to chakra clearing. Look at this. Do you see the common denominator in the energies? Look, you guys. This is your process. This is your process right now in July. No matter what you're going through, you know what it is. Each one of you, it's going to be individual. It's not going to be the same for everyone. Okay, guys? So let's see what Metatron is saying to you. Obviously, in order to process and come up with something new, you have to take time, meditate, and relax. You got to ground yourself. Pull the energies out of the past. Listen to the spirit guides, energies that you are given, the guidance that you are given internally. This is about cleaning your energetic fields in your body. So Metatron wants to say something to you. All right. Metatron's aura is beautiful violet and seafoam green stripes. The crystal aligned with Metatron's energy is watermelon tourmaline. How wonderful. Metatron uses sacred geometry shapes to clear and align the chakra energy centers in our bodies. Mentally ask Metatron to open your chakras. He'll gently send his Metatron cube, the shape pictured in the card illustration. You see Metatron's cube? Okay. You see it right here? The cube rotates downward, clearing psychic toxins from your body and chakras. When your chakras are clear, you'll feel more energized and have increased intuition. At this stage in the game, I'm also tempted to remind you that there are other methods also of clearing your chakra. But of course, the first one is to go within and take some time and meditate to find out what the blockages might be. What is it you have to transform? And knowing that you have this love energy and this innocence supporting you, and this very powerful being supporting you, is absolutely encouraging. Sagittarius, let's see what you got going on. What do the romance angels want to say to Sagittarius for the last 2 weeks of July? Thank you for your presence. Thank you for the love and the inclinations you give us. And if you're at this channel, you're supposed to be here. I hope you enjoy this. Let me know in the comments. You sometimes have to, if you're kind of new, you have to scroll all the way down through all the videos of where what video you're watching here. And then you can place your comments in there. Thoughts, suggestions, ideas, how it relates to you. If it doesn't relate to you, well, maybe you need to not pay, focus on it that much, let it go. But it might relate to someone who needs to hear this message. What are we talking about? We're talking about going within. We're talking about clearing our chakras. We're talking about being enlightened by the energy of complete, pure compassion for yourself and others. Freeing your energy center. There's always these practices you guys can do, like breathing practices. Look them up. You can find them on YouTube. Breathing practices, the 6 breaths, the 9 breath, the 12 breath, the fire breath, meditation things you can do to clear your chakras is lay down and meditate with solfeggio frequency music. You can look that up. Solfeggio, S-A-L-F-A-G-G-I-O. Frequency music is very, very healing. Very healing. If you're having an issue with your heart, it's 432 megahertz, and it really, really helps because it slows you down and it taps into the energy center of your heart. And you can really, really, really feel that energy healing you as you connect to the vibrations and the sounds. There are other frequencies to raise your vibration, so you might consider looking at those and studying those, Sagittarius. You probably do. You are very psychic anyway. I just don't know how you're using your abilities. But I send you love and blessings and hope that you do tap in and that you can be a powerful change and help to this world with what you know, as long as you're going forward. And when you do go back, make sure it's to your inner child, to love it, nurture it, heal it, to come to completion and to bring your harmony into all of your relationships. There is love and hope for you, and I thank you for this time with me. All right, 2 romance angels to kind of look into relationship guides. Let's see what they want to say to you. I'm going to pull 2 from here. 1 here. Engagement. Here it says engagement with yourself, as far as I'm concerned. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Indeed it is, beautifuls. And make the effort. So, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Sagittarius, spirits and energies are really listening and feeling you. They're listening to you. And it's pretty divine. I thank you for letting me bring this to you. If you're having any trouble with any of this process, please contact me. It's the name of my business, Robin's Realm Readings @gmail.com. You can request a reading. I'm offering readings, quick readings for $11, but they actually aren't real quick. They're like this or more. My normal price would be $33. So if you really do have a desire to speak with me and look into what I can help you with, contact me. I love you, and I hope you have a good 2 weeks in July. Go in, find yourself, figure out how you need to bless the world, bless your children. Look at all the babies and innocence in your reading. Baby, child, children, master, meditate. Oh my God, it's amazing. Sagittarius, thank you. Blessings to you. Namaste. Bye-bye.